Sanbor Shalai inspects Tagore Cultural Complex New Rilbong Road to ease traffic with direct access. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes 61,000 plus appointment letters at 18th Rojgar Mela. And top EU leaders arrive in India for Republic Day celebration. To begin our news bulletin, here are the local stories. The 18th tranche of the Rojgar Mela was held nationwide on Saturday with 155 appointment letters handed over in Meghalaya at a program organized at BSF Umpling. The recruits include 75 BSF, 42 CRPF, 20 ITBP, 11 Assam Rifles, 5 SSB personnel, along with 2 SBI employees and 1 ISRO scientist. Speaking at the event, OP Upadhyaya, IGFTR headquarter BSF Meghalaya, said the initiative reflects the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, placing youth aspirations at the heart of national development. The newly appointed candidates expressed gratitude to their families and pledged to contribute towards nation building and safeguarding the country's stability.
Rojgar Mela is a powerful reflection of visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has placed the aspiration of India's youth at the center of the national development. The initiative is not merely about providing jobs. It is about building confidence, dignity, and opportunity for the next generation of nation builders.
I've been appointed in the Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Today is my appointment, receiving the letter.
We may select scientist post के लिए in Indian Space Research Organization, particularly in NRSC, which is National Remote Sensing Center.
This is a very proud moment for me and my family also. I am very happy in getting this appointment letter.
And first of all, I would like to thank the government of India who have been arranged this program for us. And I'm grateful to serve this country and the nation and to protect our borders. And ngasngal kumen ba rayo ikanika kapus mo ublay la lamnati yang akat kani menta.
Education Minister Lakman Rimboy has asked Dr. S. Umdor, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Nehu Shillong campus, to resume his duties, stating that his resignation has not yet been accepted. Highlighting the ongoing stalemate at the university, Rimboy noted that the Pro-Vice Chancellor of Nehu Tura campus is unwilling to shift to Shillong, which could impact the functioning of the university headquarters and affect nearly 70 affiliated colleges across the state. He further informed that the state government has taken up the matter with the central government.
Province of Shillong campus, by Umdor, he has tendered his resignation. But till date, it has not been accepted. And we came to know also that there is a constraint for the province of Tura to come here to Shillong. So if there is no province in Shillong, being the headquarters of Nehu, it will affect many things. So in this scenario, I urge the Umdor, Dr. Sumar bin Umdor, since his resignation has not been accepted as a province, he should resume his duty.
Cabinet Minister and local MLA Sanbor Shlai inspected the ongoing construction of the Tagore Cultural Complex at the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly building and the strengthening of the new road linking the Assembly complex to the Umshirpi River in Rilbong. Shlai said the road will ease traffic by providing direct access for residents of Laban and Rilbong to the main road. Locals present requested the installation of speed breakers to enhance safety. The combined cost of the two projects is estimated at Rs 20 crore.
Right aban pulun Prado berselong bakar 19 South Shillong. Kebun akapor step kam tambah ki kena kilit school kilit college kilit tray kilit be yo be har bakwa benet support sora chalaime bokalit mulai bokalit jiau bokalit saguhati mur lada ki block nang tay kadang-kadang option bakidwan step kalau shortcut tang 10 minit suher benang tay narabong lapo umsirpi kilit saguhati kilit kanang support laimer sora kan kubide benet kemud kalong kejiarap ka bakraw sibunne.
MLAs Olan Singh Sun Mawsynram and Pius Marwin Ranikor, along with local NGOs, have opposed the handover of electricity distribution in Mawsynram subdivision to SAI Computer Limited. The NGOs of Mawsynram raised concerns that the transition from FEDCO has led to high electricity bills, severely affecting weaker households and women-headed families. The group criticized the state government for making the change without public consultation, alleging that outsourcing power distribution has deprived many of benefits under central welfare schemes.
Kani kasay kung sedang menteri kam po subdivision Mawsynram. Kehadin bagi sedang menteri kam kiseng malang kilaki kasenjuk ki rambachnol kilaki nomor ba kani kasay computer limited kam shimala yo ekonosi national. Tukumno gila bersong office kata number 1. Buat haju ko poro kat kimyo ekonosi no kasno. Kimla banyo trading lesson. Kata. Te kebaar kalong ba kajingki jengkini kibil kiba comparatively banyak nujur hagpor badang don ka MECL badang ronhi ke MECL bad ka FEDCO bukan ni jingki jung kibil bulong palat mata dia kata jingki jung kibil hinsya keladi bandung ka kerja awareness program jung ka board ni ka sai computer limited ka di bandung ka awareness program ci paiba kedai ka awareness program semua.
The Office of the Sub-Divisional Officer, Amlarem Subdivision, marked the 16th National Voters' Day at the SDO Civil Conference Hall under the theme My India, My Vote, Citizen at the Heart of Indian Democracy. The celebrations began with a spirited run for democracy at 6 a.m. featuring 43 participants across age categories. Dr. Kaveri Rabha, Assistant Commissioner, chaired the program, delivered the welcome address and led the gathering in the Voters' Pledge. Chief guest Vevutulo Kezo, Subdivisional Officer, emphasized the importance of citizen participation in strengthening democracy. Epic cards were distributed to new electors, followed by prize distribution to winners of the Run for Democracy, painting and essay competitions.
So as we celebrate this National Voters' Day on this particular day, we remember that India is the world's largest democracy, relies hugely on this participation of its voters. And we celebrate this National Voters' Day under the Election Commission of India, which is a constitutional body established in 1950, and this ensures that we carry out free, fair and transparent elections.
The 129th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, fondly remembered as the patriot of patriots, was observed with solemn respect at the Usosotham Auditorium premises yesterday. The program, organized by the Greater Shillong Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Birthday Celebration Committee, began with the unfurling of the national flag by Committee President Naba Bhattacharjee, followed by floral tributes at Netaji statues. Speakers and members of the public paid homage through addresses that reflected on Netaji's life, ideals and enduring legacy. The Voice of the People party, led by District President Dame Wanhi Rimbai, inspected the unfinished road, culvert and retaining wall in Borghat village following a request from the Dorbarshnong. Headman Kirman Langswear revealed that despite the 2019 inauguration of the 180-meter Mintdu River Bridge, about 200 meters of road work and the retaining wall remain incomplete, even though funds of Rs 2.60 crore for the road and Rs 2.9 crore for the wall were sanctioned. VPP President Rimbai said the party will meet the Deputy Chief Minister and PWD Minister to demand immediate completion, citing risk to the bridge during floods and the village's historical and tourism significance.
Hilapan katkum ka RTI ka bangilap kila dep approve hadu RPO nrikulur tam. Ke tharai ye kata ka baki alop katkum ka ni ka jingtho longba ka ni ka RTI ngilam. Pa hadu chief engineer ula approve hadu RPO nrikulur. Kila dep pelai tharai. Ke kam tu neu na Kolkata ka company ka MS HMR Construction Limited. Ka jingkermen dengan dang don nama ba kanu ko project la sen balap menteri kan don baik ka kata kan jinglong hok ma jinglong try nama klem ka jing bam try hok klem ka jing pendap te kani ka company la daw new try ba pentry ru ha kani ka por layap try ki nong but nadin ki dang don kani ka karting ko dang don te la ka sarkar ka sim khia kala ai ban sim biang ya kani ka isa.
The West Garo Hills District Administration has clamped prohibitory orders under Section 163 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita BNSS following an assault on NGO members and fears of communal tension in Golgaon under Rajabala police station. District Commissioner Vibhor Agarwal said recent miscommunication in mixed population areas has triggered mistrust, prompting restrictions to prevent unrest. The order bans gatherings of 5 or more persons carrying arms and possession of sticks or stones from 6 p.m. on Jan 23rd until further notice. Violators will face penal action under Section 223 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and other laws. The 16th National Voters' Day was observed at the DRDA Conference Hall, Tura, under the theme My India, My Vote, Citizen at the Heart of Indian Democracy. The program was graced by Vibhor Agarwal, DC West Garo Hills, as chief guest and Mary Lisa K. Marak as guest of honor, along with other dignitaries. In his address, Agarwal highlighted the significance of democracy in India's growth, recalling the historic moment of independence in 1947 and its global impact. The event also saw the distribution of epics to newly enrolled voters, with booth-level officers receiving the cards on their behalf.
I think this system of democracy that has been implemented through elections, I think is one of the very fundamental bedrocks of our country, and it's the responsibility of all of us to preserve it, to ensure it, and to make sure that we don't make any mistakes, because the onus is on all of us. It's not just about the deputy commissioner, whether the responsibility is more with the deputy commissioner or the responsibility is more with the BLOs. Everyone has their own part, and everyone is supposed to play their part to perfection as per the rules, and with the intention that the democracy has to be implemented in free and a fair manner.
The Korpurto Nongpsap of Mao Laingut unit organized a special program at Mao Laingut village, bringing together clan members across generations. The event, attended by Chairman GP Nongpsap as chief guest along with other dignitaries, marked the first ever felicitation of meritorious students in SSLC and HSSLC exams, as well as youth who excelled in fields like kickboxing, gold medalist, medicine and nursing. Senior citizens aged 60 and above were also honored. In his address, GP Nongpsap emphasized the importance of motivating the younger generation to excel in education and life while strengthening clan unity, social values and guiding members away from social evils.
Idon ngene jing tumu ban kentiu ban ra pasai para jingi samat lang lagalong hak pule puti lagalong hak no gi benta namta ka imlang salang bat hak juga po kumki sikur sijat ni pa ban kendu ne kalong ban pentlain ya kata jing long kurlong jat jingi bat bagi di ban kiar e pasdu bat hang ne jing lang kadi jing kudu lang jingi ngila ban hikai ya ki pasai jing para jingi bakin jat hak ti ka badai ban ti ka bapa.
The Lok Bhavan Shillong will be kept open for general public on 26 January 2026 from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on 27th January 2026 from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now stories from the Northeast. Mobile internet services have been restored in Kokrajhar, Assam, bringing relief to residents after the recent suspension. Assistant Superintendent of Police Nita Sharma confirmed the restoration, noting that it will significantly improve communication and connectivity across the district. The move has been welcomed by locals who had faced difficulties during the period of restricted access.
इंटरनेट सेवा आज से शुरू हुआ है। लोगों से आह्वान है, अपील है कि इंटरनेट का मिसयूज ना करें। वी आर कीपिंग स्ट्रिक्ट सोशल मीडिया मॉनिटरिंग, वी आर कीपिंग एन आई. Any provocative and instigative post will be strictly dealt with, and it's a request to everyone to please not to misuse internet services. Everything is normal now, normalcy has returned, and our forces are also there. Our forces are doing area domination and foot patrolling and wherever it is required. So it is a request that it's an appeal that everyone maintains peace and harmony.
Moving on to national stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually distributed over 61,000 appointment letters during the 18th Rojgar Mela, enabling youth across the country to join various government services. The initiative aims to boost job creation, promote skill development, enhance female workforce participation, and strengthen nation-building efforts. The Rojgar Mela reflects the government's focus on placing youth aspirations at the center of national development while empowering the next generation of public servants. Modi said that the government is making efforts to create new opportunities for youth in the country and abroad.
हमारी सरकार का निरंतर प्रयास है कि भारत की युवा शक्ति के लिए देश दुनिया में नए नए अवसर बने। आज भारत सरकार अनेक देशों से ट्रेड और मोबिलिटी एग्रीमेंट कर रही है। ये ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट भारत के युवाओं के लिए अनेकों नए अवसर लेकर आ रहे हैं।
The country today celebrated National Girl Child Day, focusing on the rights, education, health, nutrition and welfare of girls. Observed annually since 2008, the day aims to raise awareness against gender discrimination and promote equal opportunities for girls to thrive as empowered citizens. The occasion also marked the anniversary of the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 22nd January 2015, which addresses issues like female foeticide, child marriage and gender inequality while promoting girls' education and safety. Now news from around the globe. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President Antonio Costa are set to arrive in India today ahead of the 77th Republic Day celebrations. Both leaders will be the chief guests at the Republic Day parade on January 26, 2026, marking a historic joint invitation that underscores the growing India-EU strategic partnership. Their visit will also include high-level meetings with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Draupadi Murmu, focusing on strengthening cooperation in trade, security and defence as India and the EU move closer to finalising a landmark free trade agreement, FTA. And coming up are the sports news. The All-Star Football Academy Pindangray emerged champions of the second Republic Day Cup Under-16 district level tournament, defeating Mawsynram by 3-1 in a tie-breaker at the Mawkadiang playground. The tournament was organised by the Nongstoin Football Association in collaboration with the Office of the Deputy Commissioner West Garo Hills District. The final match and closing ceremony were graced by Nongstoin MLA Gabriel Waalang, Deputy Commissioner Hima Nayak, District Sports Officer BCM and members of NFA. And now the weather report. First, let us take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 14 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 47%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 7 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 19 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 46%. Meanwhile, in Jawai, minimum temperature 7 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 19 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 40%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jawai says clear weather is most likely to occur. Before we conclude, here's a recap of the headlines. Rojgar Mela, 155 candidates receive appointment letters in Meghalaya. Education Minister Lakman Rimboy urges Professor S. Umdor, Nehu Shillong Pro Vice Chancellor to resume duties. Sunboy Shalai inspects Tagore Cultural Complex, New Rilbong Road to ease traffic with direct access. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes 61,000 plus appointment letters at 18th Rojgar Mela. And top EU leaders arrive in India for Republic Day celebration. All we have in the news for today. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, have a nice evening ahead.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes appointment letters to youths in various government departments and organizations under the Rojgar Mela initiative. Centre sets target of increasing annual turnover in Tripura's agarwood industry to 2,000 crore rupees, says Donor Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. Director General of Assam Rifles visit Longding in Arunachal Pradesh to review security situation and assess operational preparedness of troops in the region. Mawsynram aims to bring 11,500 hectares under rubber cultivation in 5 years. Chief Minister Lal Duhoma reviews progress under the Chief Minister's rubber mission. And in sports, Board of Cricket Control in India, BCCI, announces 15-member women's squad for one-off test match against Australia to be played in Perth. Squad features Assam wicketkeeper Uma Chetri. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributed appointment letters to more than 61,000 newly recruited youths in various government departments and organizations under the Rojgar Mela initiative. Addressing the 18th Rojgar Mela virtually from New Delhi today, the Prime Minister said the government is making efforts to create new opportunities for youth in the country and abroad. He said India is signing trade and mobility agreements with several countries that open opportunities for the country's skilled youth. The 18th Rojgar Mela was organized at 45 locations across the country, including the Northeast. The newly recruited candidates will be joining various ministries and departments.
साल 2026 का आरंभ आपके जीवन में नई खुशियों का आरंभ कर रहा है। इसके साथ ही जब बसंत पंचमी कल ही गई है, तो आपके जीवन में भी ये नई वसंत का आरंभ हो रहा है। आपको ये समय संविधान के प्रति अपने दायित्वों से भी जोड़ रहा है। संयोग से इस समय देश में गणतंत्र का महापर्व चल रहा है। कल 23 जनवरी को हमने नेताजी सुभाष की जयंती पर पराक्रम दिवस मनाया और अब कल 25 जनवरी को राष्ट्रीय मतदाता दिवस है। फिर उसके बाद 26 जनवरी को गणतंत्र दिवस है। आज का दिन भी विशेष है। आज के ही दिन हमारे संविधान ने जन गण मन को राष्ट्रीय गान और वंदे मातरम को राष्ट्रीय गीत के रूप में अपनाया था।
In Tripura, Union Minister of State for Coal and Mines, Satish Kumar Dubey, today handed over appointment letters to newly recruited candidates. The Rojgar Mela was organized at the Border Security Force Frontier Headquarters in Salbagan. A total of 174 candidates, including 133 male and 41 female candidates, received appointment letters at the program. The program was held under the 18th edition of the nationwide employment drive. BSF Inspector General Shri Alok Kumar Chakraborty was also present at the program. Addressing the gathering, the minister said the main objective of the Rojgar Mela is to motivate the youth to join government services, especially uniform services, and actively contribute to nation building. He said the appointment letters are not merely documents, but the outcome of the candidates' hard work and dedication.
विशेष रूप से हमारे पूर्वोत्तर के विकास और युवाओं को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए सरकार का खास फोकस है। आज यह भव्य आयोजन सरकार की उस गंभीरता का जीता जागता सबूत है और मुझे यह बताते हुए विशेषकर गर्व हो रहा है कि हमारे छोटे से लेकिन प्यारे राज्य त्रिपुरा से भी सुरक्षा बलों में 544 अभ्यर्थी चुने गए।
In Mizoram, a Rojgar Mela was held today at Gajraj Hall, Lamual in Aizawl, where 40 appointment letters for different government jobs were distributed. Addressing the ceremony in Lamual, Brigadier Pushpinder Sorayan, DIG of 23 Sector Assam Rifles, congratulated the new recruits, saying that as future leaders of the nation, it is crucial for them to maintain a healthy and clear mind. The 40 recruits from Mizoram will be serving in the Assam Rifles Border Security Force, Central Reserve Police Force and Central Industrial Security Force.
Whose hard work, dedication and perseverance has paid results, and here will begin a new chapter in your life. So you would be the torchbearers. People will look up to you as the role model in your society, in your communities.
In Meghalaya, 155 appointment letters were handed over to newly recruited Central Armed Police Forces and other personnel during the Rojgar Mela program held at BSF Umpling today. Appointment letters were handed over to personnel across several armed forces such as 75 BSF, 42 CRPF, 20 ITBP, 11 Assam Rifles, 5 SSP, while appointment letters were also handed to 2 SBI employees and a scientist from ISRO.
My name is Victor Marwin. I am from West Khasi Hills District, Nongstoy. Yes, so I've been appointed to in the Indo-Tibetan Border Police.
मेरा नाम राकेश कुमार साहू है और मैं उड़ीसा का हूँ और मैं अभी यहाँ मेघालय उमियाम में है एक डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ स्पेस का इंस्टीट्यूट नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्पेस एप्लीकेशन सेंटर वहाँ पे मैं अजय कंट्रेक्चुअल पोस्ट में हूँ अजय प्रोजेक्ट एसोसिएट.
Hello, my name is Champagne Damplong. I have been appointed in ITBP in FDR Meghalaya.
My name is Sofika Majau and I have been appointed for SSC GD Constable in Assam Rifle.
In Nagaland, the Assam Rifles today organized the 18th tranche of the Rojgar Mela at the Assam Rifles Training Center and School, Dimapur, marking another milestone in the Government of India's nationwide employment drive. The event was graced by Union Minister of State for Rural Development, Kamlesh Paswan, who formally handed over appointment letters to 366 candidates for various central government organizations. Addressing the gathering, Paswan said the Rojgar Mela initiative reflects Prime Minister Narendra Modi's pledge made in 2014 to provide employment opportunities to the youth of the country.
लेकिन दीमापुर में आकर ये क्लियर वेदर देखकर और यहाँ का नेचर देखकर निश्चित रूप मुझे बहुत प्रसन्नता हुई है. साथियों, आज हम सब लोगों के लिए बहुत बड़ा दिन. आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी जब से प्रधानमंत्री बने सन 2014 के बाद उन्होंने ये संकल्प लिया कि मैं विदेश के युवाओं को रोजगार कैसे दूं.
रोजगार मेला केवल नियुक्ति पत्र का कार्यक्रम नहीं है, बल्कि ये देश के युवाओं के सपनों व उनकी मेहनत और उज्जवल भविष्य का उत्सव है.
It's time now for a short break. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
My bhai, do you know any cool bank?
What's your cool?
जो डिजिटल फर्स्ट हो.
फिर तो SBI coolest है.
What?
Digital loans 30 मिनट. AI models 140 plus. योनो यूजर्स 9 करोड़. डेली UPI transactions 33 करोड़.
कूल तो है.
जो बैंक हर इंडियन को डिजिटल बैंकिंग करने का पावर दे वही कूलेस्ट है. चलो, SBI, the banker to every Indian. Truly.
Welcome back. Today is National Girl Child Day. The day is being celebrated across the nation, highlighting the rights, education, health, nutrition and welfare of girls. Observed annually on 24th January, the day serves as a platform to raise awareness on gender discrimination, promote equal opportunities and foster an environment where girls can thrive as empowered citizens. The day also marks the anniversary of the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 22nd January 2015. The landmark initiative aims to address critical issues such as female feticide, child marriage and gender discrimination while promoting girls' education, health and safety. Union Minister for Development of Northeastern Region Jyotiraditya Scindia today said the centre has set a target of increasing the annual turnover in the agarwood industry for Tripura from 100 crore rupees to 2,000 crore rupees. Addressing the gathering after laying the foundation stone of an agarwood cluster common processing center at Uttar Fulbari in Kadamtala in North Tripura district, Scindia said the common processing centers would focus on quality assurance of agarwood products, primarily fragrance and flavor. He said the second agarwood cluster common processing center will come up at Golaghat in Assam and the cost of both centers will be 80 crore rupees.
जैसे कि ज्योग्राफिकल इंडिकेटर टैग दिया जाएगा, एक्सपोर्ट का कोटा हमने 6 गुना बढ़ा दिया है, चिप्स का कोटा 25,000 से 1.5 लाख किलो तक और ऑयल का कोटा 1,500 किलो से 7,500 किलो तक। साइटस और बाकी परमिशंस को भी डिजिटली हम लोग इंटीग्रेट कर रहे हैं ताकि खेत का किसान और काश्तकार अपना प्रोडक्ट डायरेक्टली इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में बेच पाए। जो बीच के वैल्यू चेन में बिछोली है उनको अलग करके संपूर्ण वैल्यू हमारे किसान को मिले, यही हमारी कोशिश है।